Right now, as you're watching this video, there's a woman in your life quietly running a test on you. And the terrifying part? You're already failing it. Most men laugh that off. Tests? What is this, high school? But here's what's not funny. Research from Relationship. Psychologists at UCLA found that women subconsciously evaluate male behavior within the first 72 hours of emotional tension. Not days later, not after a conversation. Right now, and how you respond determines everything that happens next. So stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you read women forever. Let's talk about David, 43 years old, successful, smart, the kind of man who figures everything out at work but couldn't understand why every promising relationship quietly collapsed after 6 weeks. He wasn't rude. He wasn't cold. He was actually too available, texting back instantly, canceling plans to make her comfortable, being, in his words, the perfect gentleman. What David didn't realize was that every single one of those gestures was being quietly noted, and not in the way he hoped. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Women don't test men to be cruel. They test men because evolution hardwired them to filter out weakness before emotional investment. It goes too deep. It's not personal. It's biological. And once you understand that, everything shifts. Now, there are 3 tests happening right now that you're probably blind to. The first is the response time test. When she takes longer to reply, she's not busy. She's watching. Does he panic? Does he send 3 follow-up messages? Or does he stay grounded? The man who stays grounded wins, every time. The second is the disagreement test. She says something slightly unreasonable, maybe changes plans last minute, maybe challenges your opinion. This is not random. She's asking one question without words. Do you have a spine? Men who fold instantly lose attraction faster than anything else. Men who hold their ground with calm confidence. She thinks about them at 2 a.m. And here's where it gets really interesting, because the third test is one almost no man ever sees coming, the silence test. She goes quiet. No explanation, no drama, just distance. And most men, at this exact moment, do the one thing that destroys everything. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Because first you need to understand why passing these tests isn't about playing games. It's about communicating value at a level words simply cannot reach. Women don't fall for the man who says the right things. They fall for the man who is the right things, consistently, quietly, without needing applause. And that brings us to the most powerful shift you can make starting today. The man who understands her tests doesn't fight them. He doesn't resent them. He uses them as a mirror, and what she sees reflected back determines whether she stays or quietly disappears forever. The question is, which man are you going to be?